Anyone can be strong in anime, but real danger? That comes from skill. We're not talking flashy power-ups or brute force. This is about precision, timing, and fighters who win because they've mastered their craft. They don't just survive, they dominate. These are the top 10 most skilled anime characters, and if you think you already know who's at the top, stick around, this list might flip everything you thought you knew. At number 10, we begin with Sasuke Uchiha. Born a prodigy, Sasuke refined his skill through suffering and obsession. He's not just powerful, he's surgical in combat. The Sharingan gives him perception, but it's his mind that turns vision into victory. From elemental jutsu to swordplay to the deadly Rinnegan, Sasuke doesn't just fight. He analyzes, adapts, and executes with cold precision. Every move is calculated. Every blow has intent. He's a tactician disguised as a warrior. At number 9 is Killua Zoldyck. Raised in an assassin family, Killua mastered stealth, speed, and lethal instinct before he even hit puberty. He doesn't waste motion. He disappears, strikes, and vanishes before his opponent realizes what happened. And when he activates Godspeed, it's not even fair. What makes Killua terrifying isn't just his talent. It's his control. Every strike is deliberate, every dodge intentional. He's not just fast, he's precise. Coming in at number 8, we have Zoro Roronoa, the man who fights with 3 swords and never backs down. Zoro's strength is legendary, but it's his technique that earns him this spot. Years of relentless training, endurance, and battles with monsters and gods have honed his combat into a deadly rhythm. Every slash carries weight. Every stance has a purpose. Zoro doesn't flail, he calculates. When he draws his blade, it's not just power, it's poetry in motion. At number 7, we find Roy Mustang. He doesn't yell. He doesn't charge. He just snaps his fingers, and enemies vanish in flame. But don't let the flash fool you. Roy's alchemy is about precision. He manipulates oxygen, heat, and pressure like a conductor directing fire. Every explosion is targeted. Every flame is intentional. Mustang isn't just a flame user. He's a strategist who weaponizes chemistry like a sniper uses a scope. Number 6 goes to Guts.
No quirks.
No cursed energy. Just a giant sword and a mountain of pain. Guts fights like a force of nature, brutal, relentless, raw. But beneath that fury is precision. Every strike with his Dragon Slayer is intentional. Every dodge is instinct refined by a lifetime of war. Guts doesn't fight to survive. He fights because he's mastered survival. And that sword? It doesn't weigh him down. It's an extension of his rage, perfectly controlled. If you're still with us, you know we're just getting started. So if you're feeling the energy, smash that like button and hit subscribe. Because the top 5, these aren't just fighters. They're legends. At number 5, we have Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja. He's studied more jutsu than most can name, but what makes Kakashi deadly isn't what he copies. It's how he uses it. He sees patterns mid-fight, adjusts instantly, and turns enemy strengths into weaknesses. Even without the Sharingan, Kakashi's instincts, intelligence, and composure in chaos make him one of the most complete fighters in anime history. He's not flashy. He's effective. And effectiveness is the highest form of skill. At number 4 is Shiba Kaien, one of Soul Society's most underrated warriors. Kaien wasn't just strong. He was graceful, controlled, and impossibly fluid in combat. He didn't fight to overpower. He fought to outmaneuver. With technique that rivaled captains and a spirit that inspired others, Kaien's presence was sharp, calm, and composed. He's the kind of swordsman that doesn't waste a single swing and makes his death sting because the potential he carried? It was limitless. At number 3 stands Kenshin Himura, the Batasai. He could end fights in one slash but chooses not to, and that's what makes him lethal. Every movement is refined. Every step, each draw of his blade, measured with surgeon-like precision. Kenshin doesn't fight to win, he fights to not kill and still walks away the victor. That level of control, restraint, and speed is not instinct. It's mastery forged from guilt, pain, and purpose. At number 2, we meet Levi Ackerman, the soldier who makes Titans fear humans. Levi isn't strong because of some secret power. He's strong because he's mastered every part of combat. His movement through the air is flawless. His strikes are fast, clean, and effective. He wastes nothing, not time, not breath, not energy. In a world of monsters, Levi is surgical destruction. He doesn't need transformation. He is transformation from man to myth. And at number 1, of course, it's Gojo Satoru, the strongest. But it's not the 6 eyes or infinity that earns him this spot. It's how he uses them. Gojo's spatial awareness, battle IQ, and control over cursed energy are untouchable. He warps space like it's fabric. He plays with time like it's his toy. And the craziest part? He's still improving. Gojo doesn't just dominate with power. He does it with style. He's not just the most powerful. He's the most skilled at staying untouchable. These 10 didn't just get lucky. They sharpened their skills through discipline, battle, and evolution. They're not just strong, they're masters. And that's the difference between power and danger. Now it's your turn. Who's your pick for the most skilled anime character? Drop it in the comments. And if this list hit the right spots, go ahead, subscribe, and tap the bell. You're watching Anime Recode. And this is how we decode anime legends.